Good evening.
Hello.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us. My name is Barry.
And I'm Jay.
And together we are Mitosu Crafts.
Welcome to our channel. So this evening you have Barry creating a card featuring an array of stamp sets and dies.
Only two.
Okay. By Stampin Up, which is available from our online shop if you live in the UK, France, Germany, Austria, Netherlands, Belgium, or Ireland. Just head on over to our website mitosocrafts.com/shop and check out the items on the last chance products with some heavily discounted. So yes, if you are watching the replay, do fast forward to the demonstration. If you prefer, we'll say hello to those of you who joined us live. Thank you so much.
There we go.
So we have got, who we got, Barry?
Here we go.
Charlotte, hello, hello. Judy, Tanji. We also got Kisha, hello. Lisa Allport, Lisa Slough, good evening to you. Marty, hiya. And Darla. Who else? I think I need my eyes sorted.
It's always been saying that for ages.
Vivian, good evening. Mary Lou. And Linda. Sandra, hello to you. In Oklahoma. Wow. And we are also live on Facebook. Hello, Lee Staber, Critters and Ink Designs, Jill Priest.
That's the only two which I've seen pop up.
And anyone else who's going to join us on Facebook. Hello to
Good
you.
evening to you all. Thank you so much for joining us. Yeah, we've been a little bit, haven't been on as frequently as we would do. It's probably going to be a little bit of a pattern. Maybe we will.
Wednesdays would be our.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens. But just watch this space. We will try and get on as many times as we can.
But on Friday, there won't be a Funfold Friday, but there is a Global Stampin' Video Hop, and it is a Funfold, so check that out on our channel.
So that will be going live at 10 o'clock in the morning our time, isn't it?
27th of June.
Yeah, so check that one out on Friday. So there won't be any live at 7 o'clock in the evening, but if you want to watch us, then there will be a video live in that morning anyway.
Well,
so,
my hands.
Yes.
Anyway, shall we get cracking?
Yes, so we're going to have a quick one tonight. It's very hot here in the flat, so nice quick one. Just to crack on. So, let's go. Camera down. I'm melting already.
Hi, Peg.
So, we are making... Oh, I didn't get myself any cardstocking. We are making a card. Let's get myself some basic white thick. No, that's basic white. Do we not have any thick?
It might be on the table already under. At least I was using it.
So we'll start off with some basic white thick right here, and we'll just create our card base. No, I did it right the first time round, that one there. And we're just going to cut this to size. So our sizes are 14 centimetres by 21, scored in half at 10.5. Then that way it works for everybody. And you don't have to do any converting. Because everyone can get this measurement. So we will just fold and burnish this, and we have got our card base. So we are making I'm going to make a bit of a rainbow card tonight. I think it's very in keeping because we are in Pride Month. So it's a variation of a card which I made for swaps for an event we went to at the weekend. But I did it all in subtle colours. So I'm going to now just change it up a little bit. I'm going to do it in a nice bright, the 6 colours of the rainbow flag. And yeah, we're going to do that. So first off, we are going to start with Poppy Parade. And we're going to cut this to the width of the card base, which was 10.5. And I'm just going to double check the width of my panels, which was 2 centimetres. So 10.5 by 2. So if you want that in inches, that will be 4 1/8 of an inch by go 3/4 of an inch will be fine for you if you're doing that in inches. So we've got ourselves a little bit of Poppy Parade. We are going to go with some pumpkin pie. That one there. We will then go with some Daffodil Delights. We got some Granny Apple Green, so is that 10.5 already? I'm going to do it that way. That's that one. Then we're going to go with some Blueberry Bushel. And then to finish up the colour, we will go with some Gorgeous Grape. And there we have my 6 colours of my card going on right here. Before I construct this part now. So this is quite straightforward. All we're going to do is we are going to stick these onto the card base. Now you can either stick them down flat, or if you just want to add some extra dimension to them, you can stick them all on dimensionals. When I made these as a swap, I started off doing it in dimensionals, and then quickly went, when you're making multiple of these, I gave up and ended up sticking them all down. But for the odd one, it's fine. So we're just going to, my head's just going to come in ever so slightly. I'm just going to line it up with the top there. And going across like that. So that's our first one in. I've obviously worked my spacing out on this. So I'm going to go down, but you may want to have a little think about your spacing as well. But it's approximately, there's about 1/8 of an inch gap in between bits. Should then give you a nice gap all the way through.
Did you say this was your swap already?
I did, so this is my swap already, yeah.
Clearly,
Obviously, if you are unsure, just make sure you go through and just position like that, so you can keep an eye on your positioning as you go. So if you need to adjust any of them as it's going round, then you can do. Okay, so the blue stripe Mardi was Blueberry Bushel. I'm assuming you're asking what colour it was. So we've got some Granny Apple Green going on here. Let's get rid of that cat here. And this one here. And the final one. So I will show you my original one at the end with the colours I chose for that one. So this will work with any scraps which you've got. So if you favourite colours of somebody, you could have less colours, more colours. If you want more colours, you're going to have to cut the strips slightly differently. Okay, a little bit of a bigger gap down at the bottom, so I probably should have, but we're fine. That's good. So that there is my card base sorted. So I pop that one to one side. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab myself some scrap cards. And the one which I'm going to use, so I just need myself a bit of a square to start off with. That should work. And I'm going to this. So this seems to be a bit of a favourite set of mine at the moment. So the bright borders. Really enjoying this one, using this one right here, especially this one. Let's grab a block. There we go. And I'm just going to just ink this up. Just stamp this down. This set also looks good embossed as well, with white embossing on coloured cardstock. I really like it for that. So that's that one. And whilst I've got it, I'm going to go with the stamp from this one. So now I'm going to ask you, actually, I'm going to do two for this one. Because on my original one, I also did it in cloud cover. So I'm just going to cover this up. But being that I've gone for some darker colours, the darker may work, but we will have a little look. So I've got myself some Secret Sea. So this is one of the ink colours, but you can't buy this one in one of the larger ink pads as you would do ordinarily, but you can buy it as an ink refill. Get yourself some ink spots and you can then have yourself a cloud cover ink pad that way. So let's just do this. And that, and then we will just take the sentiment from all of us. I'm going to pop in this one here. What should I go? Thank you from me to you. Yay, so happy for you. The future is bright from all of us. I'll go with the from all of us. So we've got it in cloud cover. And we just pop that in like that. And then we're going to have it in Memento as well. Like so. Let's be careful there, just I'm going to put black ink on that, so I don't want to put any cards on that. And this has got a lovely punch which comes with this, so nice and easy to get punch this out. Line this up like so. I'll do the other one as well. Like that, and then we can then pick in the end. So we have got the two like that. So what I'm also going to do is I am going to grab the dies from this one, and I'm going to do this one right here. And I'm also going to grab the leaves right here. Those ones like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and just pop those to one side for a moment. And I'm going to bring in my cutting machine. Yeah, Mardy, I'm with you. I've just put the black one on the colours, and I think it looks better straight away. So I'm just going to cut that one out. I'll pop that one right there. I'm doing these in white as well. So I'm just going to do that. Carefully take that off. That's one. I don't know how many of these I'm going to need. I'll just take that one right there, and then I'll cut that one again. I know I want two of these leaves, these flowers. But I don't know how many leaves I'm going to need yet, so I'll just do another couple. Like that. So if your die gets caught up, if your paper gets caught up in the die, you should have like these little release holes which you can poke them out like that, and use your little poker tool just to prise them off of the old cutting mat. And then we'll just poke that one out there, and that one will come out as well. So that's enough of my flowers. I'm going to cut another two more. I reckon I can get another two more out from this. And then I reckon we will go ahead and construct the next part of the card. That one. And the final one, that one's come out. Good, perfect. So we are good there. So I just need to do a little bit of stamping on those flowers. Just stamp the centre parts in. So this is the Impressions of Bloom stamp set here, and I just need this small part of the inny part of the flowers. And let's do this one in Daffodil Delight. Ink that up, and then just stamp that in the middle. In the middle there, like that. So that there is good. Just gives us a little bit of colour. Yeah, so here is the card then. So we've got there with the dark. Now I think because of the colours which I've used, because they're quite dark colours anyway, I think the dark is going to be better than the lighter one. Now with the subtle colours which I've used for the second one, I think it works better with that one. So I am going to go with this one right here. And I just want to just, first of all, pop a little bit of glue the top left and bottom right, And I'm just going to just stick those flowers down like that. It kind of breaks that frame up ever so slightly, and that will then go on like that. So I'm going to go ahead, well, you can do this a couple of ways. We can either stick the leaves underneath now, which I'm kind of thinking we have two definitely. So let's just go ahead and have a little look. So I'm going to pop a little bit of glue on the base of those, and then we're just stick that down there. Like that, and then we'll do the same with the bottom one here. A little bit of glue down there. So I'm just kind of, before I stick it down, kind of just having a little look at where I want the positioning, and then picking it up. I can't, I'm stuck. I'm stuck with a bit here. I couldn't get my hands out quick. Oh, see. I panicked.
You should only really do 3 fingers.
No, that's 4. No. I'll do it my way. Thank you very much. So there we have that. So I think, do I need to go with more petals, leaves? I probably need. You're probably going to say I need to have an odd number, Jay, aren't you?
It's your card.
I can tell in your tone that you're going, but yes, you do need an odd number. So we will go down like that. Don't like that one there. I'm going to come in. Okay, so once you're happy with that part there, then we will then grab ourselves some dimensionals again. And we really only need to grab really about 4. 2 top and 2 bottom. Like that. And then we will then stick that one on centrally on like so. So this has got a little bit of height to this card. So that's that one. And then just to finish this one up, we are going to grab some of the Drucy gems. We will grab some of these silver ones. And we can't have a pride card without a bit of bling.
Should be glitter, really.
Should be glitter, yeah.
Glitter or sequins.
And there we have it. That there is my lovely, from all of us, rainbow card. What do you think? think that's quite nice. So this was the original one, which I did. So we had it with the subtle colours, which we got that one. Again, I did this one with the black on that one there, but the swap which I did had it all with the secret cloud cover on it like that. So that was how it looked. And I think because of the subtle colours on this one here, the subtleness of the cloud cover worked quite nicely as well. Even though the black works okay, but I think it just kind of toned it down a little bit that way. I think on this particular card, if I'd done it, then it may have just muted it a little bit, because you've got these strong colours here. Having that strong sentiment pop out from there, I think worked quite nicely. So that there is my card for tonight.
Amazing.
So there we have it. So Jay's just going to come on over.
Yeah, cats have got chairs.
Yeah, I've got 3 chairs, but I'm on one. I've got 2 chairs either side of me, and I've got a cat on either of them, both of them. So
Come on, Tommy.
she's probably the easiest one to get off.
No, but Tommy wants to be shown.
Come on. So, what one do you like?
I like the bright one,
The bright one. Yeah.
but I do like the subtle.
Subtle colours as well. So excellent.
Come on, Tommy.
So Jay's sharing. So we will come back over to us right now. There we have it. Where's that one on? There.
Because you clicked it up earlier, like right at the beginning. Anyway, well done, Barry. Thank you so much for doing the live tonight.
Yes, finally got something done for you.
I did 2 videos this morning, so one for the Global Creative Project tutorial bundle and one for the Global Stampin' Video Hop. And so I thought Barry can do one this evening.
Yeah, I've got a few ideas actually, because obviously when I did my swaps for the event we went to at the weekend, I received lots of other swaps back as well. So this was a card I did,
Yeah.
but there's definitely some lovely cards which we received back as well in boxes, which I would like to create for you. So I don't really have any excuses not to have anything for you recently, so just need to pull my finger out and do it for you.
So we have Lois on Facebook, Peg and Bianca as well. Hello, and hello everyone. And Lorraine as well, and Jill.
Excellent.
On Facebook.
Lovely. So, for those of you that are on YouTube, you may be thinking to yourself, who has got the leaderboard? And the top 3 people are Linda. Surprise, surprise.
I don't know if it goes, if it keeps your points.
Yeah,
Do you
I'm
know?
not sure. I don't know, but everyone always seems to end up on 75 points, so
Yeah.
I don't really know how this works.
But congratulations.
But Linda, Judy, and in 3rd place we have Charlotte. I should really do that more. Jay had a little bit of a whinge at me last time and said, I thought you were going to be a little bit more...
He just said the 3
I
names,
just
and I
went,
was like,
Linda, Judy, Charlotte. And he went,
like,
I
what was
thought you was going to do something a bit more special. So in 1st place we have, drum roll, Linda. I've done it back to front, haven't we?
Yes.
So 3rd place is Charlotte, and 2nd place is Judy, and 1st place is Linda. Still got it wrong.
we should have our pom-poms.
We should have our pom-pom, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
So yes.
So well done, everyone. Thank you so much for
I'm not really
keeping
sure
each
how
other
it
company.
works, but it's a bit of fun. Yeah, Linda, we obviously know who the chatty one is, don't we?
It's good. It's great. So thank you so much.
But yeah, we will be back with you again soon. Just watch this space. We will try and I'll post out when we're going to be on. So just watch this space for our and if you've got notifications on when you're doing YouTube, then at least it should ping you at least half an hour before we're live that we're going to be live. Just make sure that you've got all notifications turned on, not personalised, because it seems to go personalised as a default. But you just need to go to click the bell to all, and then you should get every single notification of when one of our videos goes live. But there we go. We will say goodnight for now. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you again very soon. Take care for now. See you later.
Bye.